celălalt broadcast, nu știu ce s-a întâmplat, acum o să reluăm. A fost o eroare. O să reluăm mai carierul. Cum spuneam, sunt în sezonul al doilea, o să filmez fiecare meci de acum.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. Well, for the Pelicans, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something.
How you doing?
What's up, man? About to put on a show tonight.
We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Yeah, you better hope so. That's the only chance you got.
I'm going to remember that, freak. It's on.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Usher. Cunningham comes in for Anderson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Zhang comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Zach LaVine's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Freak subbed in for Ricky Rubio. On the court for Minnesota, Freak in at point guard. Zhang is out there with Pekovic. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's LaVine in at the 2. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the technical free throw is good.
Because of that timeout.
While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. In third, the Pelicans.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. Their #1 priority is not to give up any looks on the inside, anything easy in the interior, guys. He told me, quote, we want to have the key look like a fancy club out there. Crowded, not a lot of room, and very hard to get into. Sounds like your kind of place, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Cunningham kicks to Ajinça. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's LaVine. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league rankings. 3rd in free throw percentage. 9th in fewest turnovers per game. And they haven't concerned themselves too.
Carito poem. Mie-mi plac, am dat 2000 pe 2000 de VC. Îmi plac, nu sunt cărituri normali. Arată mai șmeche decât ceilalți. Și au și inscripția asta pe picior să vadă. Acolo vedeți că e scris ceva. Acolo scrie I can do all things.
Much with running the fast break. I mean, they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to scoring in transition, but that's not their focal point.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Davis sets a screen. Gordon kicks to Davis. 6 to shoot. Outside Gordon. No good from outside.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Down low and stolen by Jang. Bean passes to Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Gordon kicks to Davis. Feeds it to Cole. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Ajinça. And he gets it to go.
Taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Leonard, he's checked in for Davis.
Now
here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Out to the right wing. Here's Levine, defended by Gordon. Here's Scott. Drops in the tray. Scott's got 7 points.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's Cole. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Cole. And he can't hit the second. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to the Suns.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know the fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Outside Leonard. New Orleans moving the ball around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 6 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Minnesota. Freak kicks to Pekovic. Wiggins drives in. Got a hand on it, but they get it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this season.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good from Freak. 1:03 left in the first. Here's Cole. He has 6. Wiggins with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Evans is checked in. New Orleans has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Dacă vă întrebați de ce fac majoritatea broadcast-urilor, sunt că nu îmi plac video externă pentru PS4 și el normal mă lasă să recordez numai 15 minute și nu mi-ajung.
Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. The Pelicans trail. Evans outside. To the paint, and stolen by Pekovic. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Finish off the break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams play.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds.
A lot of face-up, you know, like he do one.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Minnesota, Freak, he's in at point guard. Zhang is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Towns. And it's Muhammad in a 2-guard. Freak dishes to Towns. Muhammad with it, working on Anderson. Here's the screen. Muhammad, the pass to Dang. Towns kicks to Muhammad. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Freak missing. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to Sacramento.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. You have to take. We call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
New Orleans is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Evans with it. Out defended by Freak. Evans. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Freak dishes to Zhang. Anderson against Wiggins. Back to Zhang. Freak kicks to Zhang. Here's Towns. Here's Freak. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Mamă, deci play. I-a făcut faute, deja highlight
play. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Gordon's checked in for New Orleans. Hansbrough's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio comes in for Freak.
No, did you want to score?
Group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asha. Myers Leonard comes in for Davis. Tyreek Evans has checked in for Anderson. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic has checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for Hansbrough. Beans checked in for Muhammad. And Freak subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played really well. He ended with 20 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Here's Cole. 9 points in the game so far. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cole's got the game tied up here for New Orleans. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Floats one up. And the rejection by Evans. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. And Evans gets it to go on the assist from Cole. Cole's got 3 assists in the game. Freak passes to Wiggins. Here's Pekovic, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pekovic.
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. Second in steals, second in blocks, and the fast break points have come in bunches for them. Bushel baskets full. They're among the top 5 teams at scoring in transition.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
And it's Freak missing. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Gordon. Left side Leonard from the baseline. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Took him no time at all on that one. 7 points for Andrew Wiggins. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll get the 2 chances on the free throw line here.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Tyreke Evans. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's around 14 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
First one falls for him.
Well, Evans has been great. 13 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And both free throws good. For Tyreke Evans. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Freak. And the basket good. Freak's got 9 points now in the quarter. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that one's good. 16 points for Tyreke Evans.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Good.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Cole dishes to Leonard. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Covered by Wiggins. Clock at 6. The drive by Gordon. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Oh.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Freak. He's got 17. It's rebounded by...
L-am pus în cur? Ce mă... A încercat să facă flop.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Freak. Shot is off. And we're through the first half.
Yes, guys, I'm here with...
All right, listen closely, man.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
And what a tremendous game for Freak. He's got 17 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
The shot blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. Holiday and here's Freak. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here's Levine. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Gets an open look and hits. Levine's got 6 points. Pelicans leading by 9. The feed to Davis. The kick out to Holiday. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 14 points for Drew Holiday.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge
win. It's been a well-rounded performance. Strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Levine, and Davis sends it back. Holiday attacking. Can't get it to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Freak kicks to Levine. And there's the call. It's going to be
foul.
And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. 5th on the list, Freak.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. They don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
Here's Levine. He has 6. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 9.
Well, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pelicans leading by 13. And Holiday, here we go. It's blocked. Freak kicks to Muhammad. That's good. He's got 10.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Se poate, clar. Iată de greu.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. Muhammad was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
Already in this quarter, they've given away 4 points. Time for them to refocus on offense.
Here's Freak, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 3rd in blocks, 5th in rebounding, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And I like the fact that he's committed to dominating in that category as a shot blocker. His awareness and hustle really off the charts.
Nice pass. Run to the rack perfectly for the layup. Davis has got 25 points in the game. Here's Freak. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Ajinça. It's Anderson with the drive. And Cole kicks to Gordon. Rebound, Minnesota. Muhammad's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Freak. Now here's Muhammad. Defense is right there. Here's Freak. Cole with the rebound.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Leonard, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Myers Leonard.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Jang. Fires at the elbow. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Gordon kicks to Davis. And he uses the glass on the lane. Davis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Freak passes to Levine. They set the pick. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Can't make good off the screen. Davis sets a screen. Gordon goes in. He took good advantage of that screen. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Now, Freak. He's got 19. From downtown, and another 3 for Minnesota.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. This guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Pass to Dang. He kicks it to Freak. Here's Levine, defended by Gordon. With 4 seconds on the clock, shot is off. Well, and thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Timberwolves trail by 13 on the court for Minnesota. Freak in at shooting guard. Down.
Foul.
Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. New Orleans has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Outside Holiday. Inside, here's Davis. That's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 31 points for Anthony Davis.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Pelicans leading by 13. Down low.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger clock right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
Hey, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Now here's Ashik. He's tightly guarded. Wiggins against Evans. Wiggins kicks to Freak. And that one goes long.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Wiggins against Gordon. Pass to Ashik. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Mike Scott's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Timberwolves trail by 17. They set the screen. Rubio the pass to Towns. And Davis sends it back. Evans kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Ashik. Rebound Minnesota.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good. 12 points for Andrew Wiggins.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Pelicans leading by 15. Holiday dishes to Evans. Back to Holiday. Kicks to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Without that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Protect the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 17. There's the pick. Freak sets a screen for Rubio. It's stolen by Davis. And now the Pelicans on the break. Holiday is running. Good.
Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside. We watched Holiday play great basketball. He's got 17 points and 10 assists also. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Gordon. Covered by Wiggins. Jumper off the screen. And it's Davis finishing it off. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Rubio, the pass to Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 7th assist in the game. Pelicans leading by 17. Evans kicks to Holiday. Back to Evans. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Evans has got 4 this quarter.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
The drive by Rubio. Here's Scott, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw, no good.
Mike Scott at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Holiday with it. Dishes it to Evans. Davis sets a screen. And that's Evans penetrating. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Inside. Knocked away. Takes the 13-footer. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Gordon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
They struggled trying to contain Eric Gordon. He's got 11 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Here's the screen. Rubio dishes to Freak. Misses the 3. Pelicans leading by 22. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Evans has got 26 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Rubio against Holiday.
Mică pasă, nu știu să dai. Deci, tată, point guard.
There's the dish to Ashe. Inside, the drive by Gordon. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
To end the run. And it's Freak missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Wiggins against Evans. Here's Freak. The shot will not go. Gordon with the defensive effort. New Orleans has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Tyreek Evans.
He's off on the first. A big group substitution here for
New
Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashe. Myers Leonard comes in for Davis. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Hansbrough comes in for Scott. Damian Rudez is checked in for Wiggins. And it's Martin in for Ricky Rubio.
If you want, I can talk in
Here's
English.
Freak. It's stolen by Ajinça. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Finished off the break.
Excellent.
From A to B plus.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that one's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup. right there. Just too much of it.
And it's not the James Wall, it's the James Wall, the John Wall 360, it's the Monta Ellis 360.
An advantage in terms of the mismatch.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Cole. Feeds to Evans.
If you like how I play.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Zach LaVine's checked in. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here.
Tyreek, obviously
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. Shaq, what'd you think? And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Thank you, are still watching. Let's see. I had the most points, 20 points. Off day. Okay, so finally alternate. No, this one. Oh, the stats. I almost forgot. I am on 12th place and first in all positions. 36 minutes, 40 points and a half, 0.9 offensive rebounds, 3.2 defensive rebounds per game. The points are the most. My badges, second team all rookie, so I'm not untouchable. Woo! What a salary! I'm on fire. I'm 7. 24 minutes. Connecticut. Accolades. Hall of Fame. I want to retire. Anyone that wants to play with me, leave your PSN account in the comments and I will play. I'll get back. Now I wait till I be a free agent. Now we can play. Well, you should play normal. Because we are the bosses here, not you.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. Al Jefferson played for several teams in his NBA career, but no matter what uniform he has on, he is a load, a real handful, Kenny.
Well, he can shoot the mid-range, Ernie, and that's probably his biggest asset. And, then he could take you down on the block. That's probably one of his bread and butter moves. I like his jump hook, though, because when he goes to that, it creates space in the lane and allows guys to offensive rebound as well.
My nickname for him is Baby Fundamentals. Has tremendous feet work in the post.
Okay.
And Ernie, believe it or not, he has a deceptive quickness to get a shot up before the defense sets up.
Great footwork, too.
Yeah. Do you have a nickname for everybody?
Right.
What's Ernie's nickname?
What's my nickname?
The Godfather of television.
I like that.
That does it for us.
Been around a long time, Ernie.
Thank you for tuning in.
You're a friend of mine, Ernie.
See you later.
Okay, now let's play. Let's play. Brady, you are... Who's watching? Now.
It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting...
Wait a second. Okay, we are back. Baby, you are now watching?
2K Sports.
If yes,
this
comment.
Is Kevin Harlan to call the game.
Who's watching now?
Hornets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
So I could know who is watching.
Outside, Walker.
I'm sorry for my
A three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Here's Freak. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. You beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to New Orleans.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of
the Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Zach LaVine's checked in for Ricky Rubio.
For the people that are not Romanian to see and understand what I'm speaking.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Levine with his first shot attempt, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
So it's not from me because I'm watching on my phone to see how it sings.
The NBA stats. 10th in assists, 11th in steals, and they're in the top half of the league in blocks.
I'm happy.
Bad.
And the ball has been moving just beautifully for them. There's that trust that when you get open, the ball will find you and also find you on time. You see guys cut harder, and it becomes infectious.
Jang, he's checked in for Scott. The Hornets also with the sub. Lynn's checked in.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Not that.
Here's Muhammad, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
13-13. 5 games.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, a bit ago, Steve Clifford and I were able to chat. They've had success against this team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. Guys, let's see how it works.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough team to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. And you've got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
Minnesota making a switch. Pekovic is checked in. Kaminsky is checked in for Charlotte. Andre Robertson comes in for Kemba Walker. Picked by Zeller. Low block shot on the way. And the rejection by Jang. And Zeller kicks to Robertson. He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. 5 to shoot. They shoot again. The rebound by Pekovic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The feed now to Freak. To the middle. That's good from Pekovic on the assist by Freak. Pekovic has got his first points of the game.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Minnesota in the lead. And here's Freak. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Here's Levine. The basket drops.
Levine with the end one.
Coming his way.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Out home.
And Zeller kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Lynn. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Well, they felt they were called on far too many little nickel dime fouls, little touch fouls. It ended up resulting in a lot of foul trouble for their starters, though.
And the second free throw, good. Hornets trail by 5. They set the pick. The pass to Kid Gilchrist. Picked by Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Freak. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
KD pulled the KD up delete. Very nice.
He doesn't get the second one.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you, Greg. They got to focus and really make the most of the chance.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Lynn the pass to Roberson. Now here's Lynn. He's covered closely. Lets it fly. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
What? How was that even possible? I was in his face.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Lynn. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
Well, you want a guy to come in who knows how to run the offense intelligently, and that's exactly what he does. Kind of like how you ran things, Greg. He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Lynn. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Passes to Roberson. Dishes to Kaminsky. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Zeller. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Zeller's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Levine, defended by Lynn. And Zhang kicks to Levine. It's deflected. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lynn with it, out defended by Freak. Now here's Lynn. Tight defense on him. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one a little long.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And it's Freak missing.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Now Lynn. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Picked by Zeller. From deep three-point range. Tie game in Minnesota. Let's take a quick break now. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Charlotte, Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Roberson in at the 3 spot. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. First trip to the line for him here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That's tipped. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The putback is no good. The Timberwolves shooting around 40% from the floor here. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans really delivered. He ended with 28 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And Lamb kicks to Jefferson. No good. Nice D from Freak.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The dish to Robertson. Trying to find Lamb, gets it to him. That is good. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Rubio, the pass to Freak. He dishes it to Scott. And Roberson pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he's got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And so here's Charlotte. Here's Lamb. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And now a 4-point Charlotte lead. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Scott with a screen on Walker. And Rubio kicks to Towns. No luck. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Outside, Walker. To the inside, Jefferson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. The first one falls. Minnesota making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Oh.
They grab their own miss. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. They need this one.
You know, the defense has really affected their offense this quarter. They're shooting around 33-34% for the game. They had a little more success in the first quarter, but so far, not much luck here.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. Walker against Wiggins. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 10 points.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
There's a good screen. Picked by Williams. Lamb up top. He's got 6. Williams kicks to Jefferson. It's deflected. Here's Freak.
What?
And Hansbrough slams it in.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And that one's good. Freak. Here's Walker. 32 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
They set the screen. The drive by Rubio. Hansbrough misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Come on, Kemba.
Outside, Walker. With the floater. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for him.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
He kicks it to Lamb. Williams a screen. Clock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Towns. The Hornets have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10. The first free throw is good. Minnesota making some changes. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Freak.
Thank you.
Making a switch here. And we finished one half of basketball.
Yay.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out late to egg that person straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up would be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not easy on the young ones.
Thank you, Doris.
And this is cool.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Minnesota making some changes. Gorgie Dang comes in for Towns, and Freak subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Charlotte. To the left wing. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Kicks it to Jang. Shot clock at 6. Scott with a screen on Walker. Here's Rubio. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
What? This is not my fault.
The glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And both free throws good for Jefferson. Timberwolves trail by 12. There's a screen. Feeds it to Freak. Pass to Dang. Ball stolen. Here's Robertson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson missing again. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Lamb. It's blocked.
Yeah. Good.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
Oh. Looking at the game for Freak. He's got 10 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Wiggins. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Wiggins has got 8.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Outside, Walker. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And Roberson kicks to Walker. From outside the arc. And it's Walker again missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Wiggins. Count it. Number 5 for the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Levine's checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Walker penetrating. Puts up the baby hook. There's the bucket. Good. Walker's got 18 points.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Freak kicks to Levine. He feeds it to Jang. Here's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I look for them to continue to attack the rim.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Freak. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. It's been a nice game for Jefferson. 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Scott. Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And that one misses. Charlotte leading by 7. Picked by Zeller. Walker goes in. Here's Lynn. And it's going to be a goaltending call.
That wasn't goaltending. It was not. Let's pretend it wasn't. But no, it wasn't. It was a blow.
The bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. There's the screen. Here's Levine.
Out
of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Why don't you
Looking at the
hit the
Timberwolves,
ball
let's
on
see where they rank in the
and
NBA
go
statistics
outside.
right now.
Aye.
5th in free throw percentage. 10th in fewest turnovers per game. And they also rank right there in the top 10 in fast break points. I mean, this is a really good transition team. They love to operate in the open court.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line, so often it's an afterthought. But the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
But they recover it. And that one's good.
Come on, Nick.
14 points for Al Jefferson.
Block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Step back shot. The shot misses. Walker with some nice D.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Roberson. The offensive rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. From 12 feet out. And it's Freak missing. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Teardrop shot, and they get it back. And the shot is good. And that's 15 points here for Lynn.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Cavaliers. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They got momentum. And, of course, the Hornets, a game behind.
And I think for Charlotte, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash.
Hey, I wish I could say I saw it coming, but the truth is there was no way to see it coming. Nothing about this team indicated they'd be where they are now.
Walker the pass to Kaminsky. The feed to Zeller. To the paint. The kick out to Walker. The alley-oop. Got a hand on it.
That's the guy you want to send to the line.
No alley-oop. No alley-oop.
That's his third personal foul. Penalty situation.
Free throw, good, free. And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. And both free throws good from Freak. Now here's Lynn. He's got 15. And the pass to Zeller. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Back to Zeller. Dishes to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 5. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Muhammad, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Lamb's checked in.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Lynn. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Here's Levine, defended by Lynn. Hansbrough dishes to Freak. He tries for 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. And Pekovic kicks to Freak. There's the screen. 3-pointer. Towns, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Hornets leading by 8. Lamb passes to Lynn. Pick by Zeller. Lynn kicks to Zeller. 1:53 left in the third. Outside, Lynn. Zeller dishes to Kid Gilchrist. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 10-point Hornets lead. Minnesota's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Freak passes to Levine. It's stolen by Lamb. Plays it in off the breakaway. Lamb's got 12 points in the game. The Timberwolves shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third.
Come on,
Freak throws it down.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Down low, it's deflected and stolen by Zeller. And Lamb kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Muhammad grabs the board.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Scott's
checked in. The Hornets also with the sub. Williams is checked in.
And I think after this
and so he makes both from the line.
I will stop the
32 seconds left to play here in the third. Charlotte leading by 8. Lynn kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Oh, we're leading by 7 points.
Hornets trail by 7, setting the floor for the Hornets. MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Jeremy Lin is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
There's a screen by Williams. Lamb, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Lamb's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg.
No foul.
I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Jeremy Lin. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And for the Hornets, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Shots good by Walker.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch. That was a punch in the gut to these fans.
There's Freak.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
A lot of times when they needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the foul line and get them.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Passes it to Lamb. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Freak. And not sure what he was thinking there. Right side to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Ooh. Defender there all over. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And it's Walker again missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point. Yeah, perfect release that time.
Wait a second.
I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage inside.
Gets the first, that puts them up by 5. And the Hornets making a change here. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Pass to Zeller. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. Outside, Walker. A 3-ball. No good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Player of the game.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
It was almost unbelievable how many times he was able to force the D to body him up and send him to the stripe. He kept the refs.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
I'm gonna share my NBA animations and then I'll start this broadcast. Thank you for watching. Thought I had a day. No endorsements. Can we upgrade something? Inside scholar. Okay. Overall 67. NBA animations. My jump shot is deleted. Release time normal. Free throw 21. Those are my guns. Layup is Monta Ellis. See, I don't have no big game. Oh, I have. Kevin Garnett, Bankhead. Oh, sorry. Blake Griffin, Rim Hang. None. Default. I will take the Kobe Bryant. Let's see it. Don't forget to leave a like and thank you for watching. This is Octave 2003 Steph.